Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm back with another guest for you guys, and we're gonna start with the introduction. Yep, ma'am.
Yeah. So I would be like love to introduce myself. This is Savi. I'm connecting to you from Indore, MP, beautiful and cleanest city of India. Talking about my qualifications, so I hold my masters in English literature and B.Ed as well. As per teacher, I have 10 qualifications. And talking about my hobbies, so I have copious of hobbies, but one of my humongous hobby is learning English. So nowadays I have cultivated reading, and it's been 2.5 years consecutively. I'm talking with people and uploading such kind of videos. So yeah, this is a snapshot about me.
Okay, okay, wonderful introduction. Let's not talk about general stuff today. Let's talk something fantastic. Something out of box. So,
Okay.
let's talk about our life. What are the learnings you recently have your life experience? Are there any?
Good question out of the box you have asked. Yeah, so actually, I do not go anywhere nowadays. I'm on my maternity leave, so I'm in the house. But yeah, if you talk about my experience, what I have acquired from the society, anywhere from my life. So nowadays, I'm nurturing my kid, and he's teaching me. I am not nurturing me. He is teaching me something like. Mama, you have to keep patience in this manner. You don't shout, you don't be bother about anything. So earlier I was a panic button, still I am a panic button person, but I want to now I have learned how to hold my emotions and how to control my furiousness, angerness. So earlier I wasn't like this, but nowadays I am learning. Okay, I have to be control myself. It is not good for your mental and physical both health.
We were talking about patience, how you're learning from your own child. How old is he right now?
7 month.
What?
7 month.
He's just 7 months old and he's already teaching you.
Yeah, our teaching it means he shouts all the time, he weeps, and I am, as I told you a while ago, I was a panic button person. So I didn't know how to keep patience. I shout in an instant manner. But right now I have a patience because I think like beating and consecutively bothering somebody, it is not good for your health. So yeah, he's teaching in this way
Yeah,
how
exactly.
to control them.
Yeah, this people also say that there's no limit of teaching. Even your children can teach you many lessons while growing up. So, yep, you have a intelligent child with you.
Nowadays we get such kind of child. Beyond our cane, these childs are beyond our cane. Seriously, AI personality is there.
Yeah, and also I've seen that what parents usually do is that children don't eat food easily when they're like 1 year older or younger than that. So what they do is they just hang over the mobile to them. They just provide them with the screen, and child obviously gets addicted because you're legit giving him the screen to watch, and also just because he's not eating food. So do you also do that?
No, I never did that, and nowadays I'm also not doing, because I have two kids. One is my child is more than 12 years old, so I never did that, and whether she have eaten or not, because as a mother I know if I will give, then definitely she will get addicted from the mobile, and it is very injurious for our health, eyes, anything, right? And as a parents, if I am not introducing to my kids from this beautiful device, then definitely they will not get addicted. So as a parents, we are introducing to our kids, okay, let's have a meal with your phone. That's why they are getting addicted, and now you are blaming your kids, my kid is not eating without phone and such kind of thing, you have to hand over, when I hand over this device, then he will eat, or otherwise he will not eat. So only you are making them addicted. It's your fault, I think, not children fault,
Yeah,
because children
exactly.
always observe
Mhm.
you, what mama is doing, mama always is scrolling the phone, right? So definitely he also wants to hold this beautiful device in their hand, in his hand. So why are you blaming the children? Children are very innocent. Whatever you will teach, then definitely they will learn.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I have seen a lot of parents when the children is like 6 or 7 months old, they obviously don't eat food easily because they're child, right? They're children. They are born to do that. So what they do is they just hand over the mobile or a laptop or anything screen to them, and when the child gradually grows up, he obviously can now talk, he can obviously do anything, he goes to school and all that. Then parents start the parents just say that how my child got so addicted to the mobile and all that, and then they complain a lot, and they also go to the teachers for that. Oh, my children watch a lot of
Yes,
screen. Okay, please tell him to just avoid screen, but you are the real reason why he's watching mobile and everything, because you were the one who gave it to them, who you were the one who
yes,
introduced, right? So it's
yeah, definitely.
completely a parent's responsibility.
Yeah, completely up to them. If they will not introduce, definitely they will not get addicted in this device. Yes.
Okay. So now let's move towards English. Okay, so an interesting question, like how long can you speak English a day? Like how many hours? And what was the highest peak you reached in speaking English on a particular day? How many hours you did?
Actually, I didn't count so far how much in a day I talk, but it's been consecutively 1.5 month. I am working on this skill, uploading videos and joining with co-learners. So I have joined you and it's been 30 or 25 minutes. I am giving up my shot as well with you. So this is my practice, and two or one session in a day I take, not more than that, because it's harmful for my brain and eyes also. And if I talk about when I talk to myself, it's been 5 minutes or 2 minutes while working, while mopping, cooking food. So more than 10 minutes. And so around half an hour on or 1 hour, only one in a day, I talk to myself, not more than that. And I'm into reading. I love to read whenever my dal is boiling and milk is boiling. So till then, it will get time. It will give take time, 10 minutes or 15 minutes. It may sometime. So in between, I hold my book and definitely I read. So in this way, I'm utilizing my time actually.
Okay, and if we talk about uploading videos on YouTube, obviously it's a long process. You first have to edit video and put subtitles if you do. So, do you love doing editing, and how much time do it takes you to edit and everything?
Yeah, editing takes too much time. Shooting video, it is not a big task. But when you come to editing part, then it takes a lot of time, and you always give your best, right? And so it will take like one and according to video, it is, if it is short, then definitely half an hour it will take, and editing and all. Then if I talk about conversational video, it will not take time too much. Simply talk and a little bit addition before and end, last and first. So then you can edit. So it's been one, and actually it takes time, 1.5 an hour. It takes time. It's a very big task. Editing video, it's painful.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
can
I
say.
mean, you have to see where which part to add, because otherwise the conversation will go too long, right? And for me, I just try to keep it like 15 minutes at max. And sometimes if the
Hmm.
conversation is so useful, then I upload it completely. But most of the times we talk generally, like general topics. So we can cut some parts out of that, right? So I think for me
Okay,
it
so
also. Yeah, go on.
if I talk your channel, so you are going good. You are uploading your videos on daily basis. So how much time do you take, and which application do you use for editing, and how you put subtitle over there?
Okay, so for like before starting my YouTube channel, I was basically thinking that putting subtitles is gonna be hard for me because I'll have to manually add it. But then I edit on CapCut laptop version, and I found there that CapCut can actually put auto captions. Like AI can do that for you. So obviously I add auto captions, and if there's a mistake done by the AI, then I correct it. Otherwise, most of the captions are correct. So that problem was solved. Other than that, I think editing is quite easy for me because I have done it before. Like I had a channel before, so I have a bit of experience from there. So it takes me lesser time. Like I think 30 minutes at max if the video is like too long. Other than that, I can let it edit in like 15-20 minutes easily.
Yeah, editing video is actually hectic when you have lots of stuff, and along with household work, baby, and outing. So it's hectic. And if you have to separate your time for editing, because as a content creator, you have to give your best. Otherwise, YouTube will not promote you.
Yeah, exactly. And
Channel.
then, yeah, like what happens with my YouTube channel is that if I'm having like a lot of expectations from a video, the video won't go well. But if I put a video that with least expectation, that video will do so good. I don't know why, but it happens a lot with me, and I am still working on that. And it's going great. It has just been a few weeks, just 2 weeks, so I can't say much. The video is stuck again.
Then definitely it will go high. Yesterday I have read this in a book, uh, Chanakya in You. Over there, this is written by writer. When you least expect something, then definitely it will go beyond your kin, beyond your expectations.
Oh,
Yeah,
so it's
because
like a
at the
learning.
time you are at the time you are mind free from that thing. You are not putting your stress towards that particular or certain things. Then definitely it will work. Universe also says, if you are continuously running and bothering yourself for that particular certain thing, then definitely it will not gonna success for you. So leave it. But behind leaving it, you have to work on that thing with an honest arrow. Just work and then leave it.
Okay, so that's such a great learning. Have you like read whole book Chanakya and you? Actually, I also bought one book. It was from a author. It was related to Chanakya, but in that book, the author just told about his story. I thought that was Chanakya in you. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Like I got another book. I think I thought that learning from Chanakya would be there, but in that book, only the story was like Arthashastra and all that was there. So the author just told his story in that book, but it was a great read. I wanted
Great.
to, yeah, I loved that book, and from that, one thing I learned, yeah, this
Certain.
one, yeah, this one, I am done reading it. Yeah, I
Actually,
actually,
extent is very nice, and day to day life sentences is there. Very easy to understand. Very handy book. I can prefer to anyone can read and easy. Whenever I get any nomenclature word over there, I underline it, and after reading and after finishing chapter, and simply Google it and write over there
yeah,
their meaning
exactly.
in all.
This
So,
is the
yeah.
first book that I read in my whole life. The first ever
So
book,
did you
and I,
find worth
yeah,
it or not?
I think it was worth it because from this book, the main thing that I learned is that you have to grab every opportunity you get. Like you don't have
Mm.
to just question yourself, am I worth it? You just have to go, you just have to show up, and the rest will follow. So that's what I learned. first learning from there. Other than that, there are many learnings. I will just go and read again, but this is the first thing that I learned from this book.
I'm thinking like if I will finish once, then definitely I will restart this book because I want to learn some phrases and sentences. So because easy to understand, we can use in our conversation. So definitely I will restart.